On the fight against coronavirus, the state of California's COVID positivity rate is now at 4.1%. That's more than 2% drop from this time last month. That's good news.
Yeah, high vaccination rates and extra precautions are good at stopping the spread of the virus. But are we in the clear of another surge?
KPIX5 reporter Wilson Walker live at Oakland International Airport with more on this. Wilson?
Yeah, Ken, 140,000 people came through Oakland International over Labor Day weekend. That is more than double last year and about 75% of what we saw before the pandemic. Not bad, right? Now, I talked to a couple health experts today. They are not too concerned about that causing any kind of bump in the numbers we've seen. In fact, they're just looking at falling hospitalizations here in Northern and in Southern California. And in fact, here in the Bay Area, we may be back to where we were in May or June quite soon.
The models are showing us that by sort of mid to late September, we're going to be at low levels, back to low levels of cases, those comfortable low levels that we had for so long.
Thanks to high vaccination rates and those extra precautions, the Bay Area is moving out of the Delta surge. It is some decidedly good news that Dr. Monica Gandhi fears is getting lost in a flurry of differing headlines about the state of the pandemic.
I think we're having mixed messaging where people, are talking about breakthroughs a lot, but, David Leonard gave a really great New York Times article this morning that he said, really, your breakthrough depends on if you're in a place with low or high infection rates. Totally makes sense.
You just have to look what happened in Florida and Texas and the South to say this could have been us, right? If we'd had lower vaccination rates. So we have accomplished a great deal.
Dr. George Rutherford says Delta has exposed the risk of having chunks of the population unprotected, and there are still corners of our region and age groups where there is more work to be done.
We need to be working on improving our vaccine coverage, and we need to anticipate when pediatric vaccines are going to become available.
One more reason overcoming Delta would be a huge accomplishment. A lot of experts think that variant is so transmissible that it simply cannot evolve to become more contagious. If that's the case, the virus might have thrown its best punch.
Once people get more and more immunity, another virus actually can't take hold. So it's the only terrible silver lining of Delta that it's infecting a lot of people. It's leading to a lot of immunity.
Monica's right approximately 110% of the time. So I think she's probably right on this. I don't see big new mutations coming down the pike.
All right, another reason they're confident there are plenty of places in the United States and around the world where other variants have had a chance to fight it out with Delta, and Delta has always proven to be the dominant heavyweight. Now, of course, the rest of the country and other parts of California are a different story. San Joaquin Valley still seeing the high hospitalization numbers and some higher case numbers than we are seeing here. So it's still a tale of where your vaccination rate stands, and that is becoming increasingly the case on the backside of the Delta surge here. We're live at Oakland International. Wilson Walker, KPIX5.
I think a lot of us have that cautious optimism, hoping that we're through the worst of this. All right, Wilson, thank you.